On July 5, 2022, scientists switched the largest machine on Earth back on. Within hours, the internet decided they had torn a hole in time. The posts flooded X. A portal opened over Europe. We shifted timelines. Your memories feel wrong because someone, somewhere, edited the past. The machine is real. 17 miles around. Billions of dollars. Buried 100 meters underground. So, did it really create a ripple in time? You're watching the Quantum Verse. It's called CERN. Founded in 1954, deep beneath the border of France and Switzerland, by 12 countries still rebuilding from a war that tore them apart. It exists for one reason. No single country could afford to ask the biggest question in physics. Alone. What is everything actually made of? So they smash matter together, harder than anyone on Earth, and read the wreckage. Every collision is a tiny window into the machinery of reality. And here's the part nobody expects. To help those physicists share their data, a CERN scientist named Tim Berners-Lee invented something in 1989: the World Wide Web. Their flagship is the Large Hadron Collider, a ring 27 kilometers around, so large it crosses a national border, hiding under quiet farmland. Inside, two beams of protons race in opposite directions at 99.999991% of the speed of light. 11,000 laps, every single second. The magnets steering them are colder than outer space, 1.9 degrees above absolute zero, the coldest large ring in the known universe. And where the beams cross, hundreds of millions of collisions every second, each one, for an instant, among the hottest points in the solar system. Who runs this? More than 12,000 scientists from over 100 countries. Rivals, allies, believers, and skeptics, all staring at the same data. People like Fabiola Gianotti, who led the Atlas experiment, walked onto a stage on July 4, 2012, and told the world they had found it. The Higgs boson, the particle behind the field that gives everything mass. Peter Higgs and Francois Englert had predicted it 48 years earlier. Higgs wiped away a tear. The price tag? About $4.75 billion to build. Count the whole hunt for the Higgs, and it approaches $13 billion. For one particle. Now for the wildest theory. If space hides extra dimensions, folded too small to see, the collider could make something impossible: microscopic black holes. Not Earth-eaters. Each would be smaller than a proton and would evaporate in a flash of Hawking radiation before touching anything at all. But catching one would mean gravity leaks into hidden dimensions. It would be our first fingerprint of extra dimensions, maybe even of parallel universes. So far, nothing. No black holes, no hidden dimensions. Just tighter and tighter limits on where they could hide. That is how physics actually moves. People have feared this machine before. In 2008, headlines warned it might spawn a black hole that swallows the Earth. The answer was already falling from the sky. Cosmic rays hit our atmosphere every day with far more energy than the collider will ever reach. They have for billions of years. We are still here. Which brings us back to the ripple in time, the portals, the edited memories. Here is what a collision actually is. The full energy of a collision equals two mosquitoes bumping mid-air, squeezed into a space a trillion times smaller. Astonishing for a proton. Nothing for reality. And the Mandela Effect? That's memory science. Your brain rebuilds the past every time you remember it. No 17-mile machine required. So, no. CERN did not crack the timeline. It cannot touch your past. There is no mechanism, no signal, no ripple. The universe kept its history. And yet, every collision rebuilds, for a billionth of a second, the conditions of the newborn universe. CERN is not editing time. It is reading time's first page. And you already live in its world. The web you are watching this on was born there, given away for free. The machine touched your life, just not your timeline. So here's my question. $4.75 billion to read the universe's first page. Would you have signed the check? Tell me below.